It's the 5th annual Bio-Africa Convention that is happening here at the International Convention Center in Durban, South Africa. Now, at the heart of it is a collaboration between top experts from across the world, and they are here to discuss innovative ideas about biosciences. Let's go have a look.
It's Bio-Africa, and I think I have to double underline that. It's meant to bring together the entire continent. Part of the reason for that, we know in innovation, you need collaborations. And the continent has a massive intellectual capital that could be harnessed for future crises. And that is the reason that we started Bio-Africa. There is no similar convention in the continent, so we're making strides. One of the biggest strides I would, hope is that we're still standing after 6 years.
This is a very important conference which has been taking place for quite a number of years. Really, whose main focus is to look at biochemical, biophysical aspects of research in the main. The primary focus of this is really to harness the potential that our continent has. What Bio-Africa deals with is bioproducts that we are talking about. They are 8.5% of our gross domestic product.
As I'm standing here, I'm so ready to share the lessons and integrate these lessons to the curriculum of South Africa so that we can change the way we see things and see that South Africa is a very richly biodiverse country.
The Innovative Pharmaceutical Association of South Africa, IPASA, we have a huge interest in biotechnology development. We've been involved with Africa Bio over and above focusing on agriculture to also introduce biotechnology in healthcare. I believe that South Africa has the resources, the scientists to get us to where we should be. We have the means, therefore, to work in developing new vaccines and medicines and diagnostics.
It's always been such a wonderful conference, and this is the 6th edition of the conference. What I'm enjoying is the ability that it has to convene different stakeholders. Today, what I'm looking forward to is the various sessions, just getting into understanding the technologies that are taking place. As a regulator, we need to know what's happening so that we can respond to that change.
My experience has been great. Conferences like this, they bring you to the forefront of development, African development, and we get to establish strategic partners. We've seen a lot of people that we want to reach with our product, people who are operating in the same space. So yes, we really had a lot of fun today.
We have not local production of medicine in Africa. We have not clinical research. And we need to work with those who are already advanced to bring not only products in our continent, but experience to help African countries to be more independent, if we want to reach a better healthcare system for Africa.
Our mission is to use science to promote international development and to enhance capacity in the area of biotechnology. And so we work to build local capacity through education and training. We directly transfer technologies, and we also provide research support to our member countries to reverse brain drain, to bring people back home to develop their own technologies and their own methodologies.
I've been coming to Bio-Africa for a number of years. So when I was still in academia, that was 4 years ago now, was my first trip. And it was my first understanding of the startup stadium. The requirements in the post-revenue phase is BioAfrica typically focuses on impact. So even if you have a great product that's going to generate revenue, you really need to have impact in the African market in particular.
It's been 3 full days of reimagining biotechnology in Africa. More than 30 countries across the globe were represented, and that meant that more than 800 people or delegates were in attendance, and people exchanged ideas, tools and conversations for the future. They are expected to make their way again next year in August for the 7th edition. So day 3 is done and dusted. So we'll see you next year.